What about your Mr. Downtown Ray Melo? You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Wednesday, October 5th, 2022, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Country music legend Loretta Lynn has died. The singer-songwriter, known for such hits as Coal Miner's Daughter and One's on the Way, died Tuesday at her home in Hurricane Mills, Tennessee. She was 90. Lynn's family confirmed the news. The family said in a statement, "Our precious mom, Loretta Lynn, passed away peacefully this morning, October 4th, in her sleep at her beloved ranch in Hurricane Mills." Lynn was born to a working-class family in Butcher Holler, Kentucky in April 1932. She came to fame in the 60s with such singles as "I'm a Honky-Tonk Girl," "You Ain't Woman Enough to Take My Man," and "Don't Come Home A-Drinking with Lovin' on Your Mind." Lynn's songs celebrate independent women and address such topics as cheating, divorce, and birth control. Her work resonated with many women and helped pave the way for future female singer-songwriters. In addition, Lynn recounted her early life in the autobiographical single Coal Miner's Daughter, released in 1970. She released an autobiography of the same name in 1976, which was adapted as a 1980 film starring Sissy Spacek. In later years, Lynn worked with Jack White, John Carter Cash, and Patsy Lynn Russell on such albums as the critically acclaimed Van Leer Rose in 2004 and Full Circle in 2016. Her most recent album, Still Woman Enough, was released in March 2021. Lynn was 90. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new film The Wonder. The streaming service shared a trailer for the period drama Tuesday featuring Florence Pugh. The Wonder is based on the Emma Donoghue novel of the same name. Donoghue co-wrote the script with Alice Birch and Sebastian Leo, with Leo as director. The new film follows Lib Wright, played by Pugh, an English nurse who is called upon to investigate the impossible. A young Irish girl, Anna, played by killer Laura Cassidy, who claims to have not eaten for 4 months. Tom Burke, Naomi Algar, Elaine Cassidy, Toby Jones, Kieran Hines, and Dara Crowley also have roles. The Wonder had its world premiere at the Telluride Film Festival in September. The film opened in theaters, and the film opens in selected theaters November 2nd, before it starts streaming November 16th on Netflix. Pugh also stars in the psychological thriller film Don't Worry, Darling, which was released in September. Hocus Pocus 2 is the new #1 film premiere on Disney+. The streaming service said Tuesday that the Hocus Pocus sequel had the #1 film debut domestically to date, based on hours streamed in the first 3 days of its release. Hocus Pocus 2 was released September 30th on Disney+, nearly 30 years after the original movie opened in theaters. The movie followed the Sanderson sisters, a trio of 17th century witches who are resurrected in present-day Salem, Massachusetts. The sequel reunites Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, Kathleen Jimmy, and Doug Jones, and also features Sam Richardson, Whitney Peake, Belissa Escobedo, Tony Hill, Hannah Waddingham, and Leela Buckingham. Hocus Pocus 2 is written by Jen D'Angelo and directed by Ann Fletcher. The official description reads, "It's been 29 years since someone lit the black flame candle and resurrected the 17th century sisters, and they're looking for revenge. Now it is up to the 3 high school students to stop the ravenous witches from wreaking a new kind of havoc on Salem before dawn on All Hallows Eve." Disney Plus first confirmed the sequel in May 2021. HBO Max has given a straight-to-series order to a new comedy from Chuck Lorre. The streaming service said in a press release Tuesday that How to Be a Bookie, a new series created by Lorre and starring Sebastian Maniscalco, is in the works. How to Be a Bookie is a single-camera series co-written by Lorre and Nick Bakay, who will also executive produce with Maniscalco and Judy Marmwell. The first season will consist of 8 episodes. The new series will follow a veteran bookie played by Maniscalco as he struggles to survive the impending legalization of sports gambling, increasing unstable clients, family, co-workers, and a lifestyle that bounces him around every corner of Los Angeles, High and Low. HBO and HBO Max chairman Casey Boyles said, "It's very exciting to have the next comedy series from Chuck Lorre and Warner Brothers Television. We've been fans of Sebastian for several years and look forward to what these brilliant comedic voices put together for HBO Max." Lorre says it's an absolute dream to work with Maniscalco, an actor and comedian known for his stand-up comedy specials and for his role in the films Green Book and The Irishman. Lorre added, "To have my first project at HBO Max with such an incredibly gifted comedian and alongside Nick Bakay is a trifecta. I can't wait to get started." Lorre's other series include Sybil, Dharma and Greg, 2.5 Men, and Mom. Netflix is giving a glimpse of Unsolved Mysteries Volume 3. The streaming service shared a trailer for the new season of the mystery documentary series Tuesday. Volume 3 will explore more unexplained cases, including bizarre deaths and paranormal phenomena. The season will consist of 9 episodes, which Netflix unveiled the episode titles for last week. The episodes will be released over the next 3 weeks in October as part of Netflix's Netflix and Chill Halloween event. Week 1 will consist of Mystery at Mile Marker 45, Something in the Sky, and Body in Bags, and starts streaming October 18th. Unsolved Mysteries is a reboot of the series that first premiered in 1987. The show has aired on NBC, CBS, Lifetime, and Spike over the years. Jacob Batalon has apologized for spreading misinformation about his future role in the SpiderMan franchise. The 25-year-old actor appeared on Monday's episode of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, where he addressed rumors that his Spider-Man character, Ned Leeds, will become a villain in the film. Batalon has played Ned, Peter Parker's schoolmate and best friend, who's played by Tom Holland, in Spider-Man Homecoming 2017, Spider-Man Far From Home 2019, and Spider-Man No Way Home in 2021 thus far. Batalon said, "I'd just like to say I'm really sorry, everyone. I did this really stupid thing back in 2016 and mentioned it in an interview. And then I stupidly just continued with the story as if I knew what was going to happen. And now everyone is talking about it, and I'm sorry for all the misinformation. Some have speculated that Ned will become Hobgoblin, Venom, or another villain in the future." Batalon says, "A lot of people like the idea, and a lot of people are disgusted by the idea. I'll do whatever." Batalon discussed the possibility of playing a villain in an interview with the Dark House podcast last week, saying he, quote, "gravitated more towards really dark, dramatic things as opposed to comedy lately." The actor also stars in the new sci-fi series Reginald the Vampire. Kelly Osbourne has a baby boy on the way. The 37-year-old television personality confirmed she's expecting a son in an interview with Entertainment Tonight published on Monday. Osbourne's dad, singer Ozzy Osbourne, had shared the news in a previous interview. Osbourne said of her dad, he's told everyone, I'm just like, oh, Dad, come on. But I will say every single day he does this little song and this little dance about how excited he is. He is so excited that it is a boy. Osbourne, the daughter of Ozzy Osbourne and Sharon Osbourne, said her parents have supported her every step of the way since she announced she's expecting her first child with her boyfriend, Slipknot DJ Sid Wilson. Osbourne says, "I'm really, really excited, and my parents have been incredible and been with me every step of the way of this journey because my boyfriend is in a band, they tour, so Harley's been there. So every milestone I've kind of gone through with my dad, and he's been great." Ozzy Osbourne said on SiriusXM Ozzy's Boneyard earlier this month that Osbourne was 6 months along and expecting a boy. Osbourne announced her pregnancy in May. She said, "I'm over the moon to announce that I'm going to be a mama. To say that I'm happy does not quite cut it. I'm ecstatic." Osbourne and Wilson were first romantically linked in January. Netflix is teasing the new series Berlin. The streaming service shared a character introduction video of the Money Heist spin-off Monday featuring the cast. Berlin centers on the Money Heist character Andres Fonalosa, a.k.a. Berlin. Pedro Alonso reprising Berlin in the new series, which follows the Jules Thieves' past extraordinary heists. The teaser introduces the cast, which includes Michelle Jenner as Kayla, an electronics specialist, Tristan Ula as Damien, Berlin's confidant and a philanthropic professor, Bogana Vargas as the unstable Cameron, Julio Peña Fernandez as the devoted Roy, and Joel Sanchez as Bruce, a relentless man of action. Money Heist creators Esther Martinez Lobato and Alex Peña said in a Netflix event last week, "We love the idea of introducing a new gang around Berlin in a completely different emotional state. Berlin started filming Monday in Paris, with production to also take place in Madrid. The series will premiere in 2023. The original Money Heist had a 3-season run from 2017 to 2021. Netflix released a Korean remake, Money Heist Korea Joint Economic Area, in June. The Dancing with the Stars cast is hitting the road in 2023. Cast members Britt Stewart, Alan Bernstein, Emma Slater, Glenn Chevanejo, Brandon Armstrong, Alexis Warr, and Sasha Farber are going on tour starting January 6th at the MGM National Harbor in National Harbor, Maryland, and ending at Pearl Concert Theater and Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas on March 12th. Season 31 of the series kicked off in Los Angeles on September 19th. It is the series' first season on Disney+. Tyra Banks and Alfonso Roberto served as the hosts, with Caroline Inaba, Bruno Tanlili, and Derek Huff as the judges. This year's cast includes Joseph Baez paired with Daniela Cartwright, Selma Blair with Sasha Farber, Wayne Brady with Whitney Carson, Sam Champion with Cheryl Burke, Charlie D'Amelio with Mark Ballas, Holly D'Amelio with Aaron Chenekfiv, Jesse James Decker with Alan Bernstein, Trevor Donovan with Emma Slater, Daniel Durant with Britt Stewart, Teresa Gaducci with Pasha Paskov, Vinny Gagliano with Coco Escawaska, Cheryl Ladd with Louis Van Amistad, Jason Lewis with Peter Murgatroyd, Shangela with Gleb Chevanenko, Jordan Sparks with Brandon Armstrong, and Gabby Wendy with Val Chemininski. So far, dance couples Teresa Gaducci and partner Pasha Paskov and Jason Lewis and Peter Murgatroyd have been eliminated. The theme of Monday's episode was James Bond. And finally, Coldplay is postponing a series of shows on its Music of the Spheres World Tour. The rock band said Tuesday that it will reschedule its upcoming concerts in Brazil due to frontman Chris Martin's recovering from a serious lung infection. Coldplay was to perform 8 shows between October 11th and October 22nd in Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo. The band wrote on Instagram, "We deep regret we've been forced to postpone our upcoming shows in Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo until early 2023. Due to a serious lung infection, Chris has been put under strict doctor's orders to rest for the next 3 weeks." The group said, "We are working as fast as possible to lock in the new dates, and we follow up with more information in the next few days. To everyone in Brazil who was looking forward to these concerts, we're extremely sorry for any disappointment and inconvenience, and we're so grateful for your understanding at this challenging time where we need to prioritize Chris's health." Coldplay's next show to perform is October 25th in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The band said, "We're optimistic that Chris will return to good health after the prescribed medical break and look forward to resuming the tour soon." Coldplay kicked off the Music of the Spheres tour in March and is scheduled to perform through July 2023. The tour supports the band's album of the same name, which was released in October of 2021. And as your entertainment report for Wednesday, October 5th, 2022, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report and it'll take you to the page. Good night and God bless you all.